Alright, this is the same thing that happened yesterday. When I got off live and I said I was going to try to come back, and then all of a sudden everything was going haywire. Like literally something was happening behind the scenes or something, but it wouldn't let me go live again. And then a minute ago, I just noticed everything was getting a little, like I said, I don't know why I didn't create the whatever that is. All I did was notice it. And so I don't know why it gets so weird when you start having conversations and it's whatever I guess the dialogue is that creates the havoc and the issues, right? And so I don't know. We'll figure it out. But anyway, hi guys, welcome to my platform. This is going to be a message for the collective. Collective, my messages are timeless, so when you see them is when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts when my videos are posted. So, I didn't want the last message to get mixed up with the next message, but also it could have just went for a while, but it just seemed like everything was being, I don't know, all of a sudden it looked like all the platforms had did a thing. So whatever that was, and then it started saying that, the internet, something was messing with the internet. So that's why I just wanted to go ahead and get rid of it and, start again, because whatever that is, I don't know, and we just gonna figure it out. Oh, you know what I forgot to give y'all? So this might be fun for y'all, because we're gonna do conversations and the situations with men and women, right? As to the things that are happening and going on, and why um, everything feels the way that it feels in the midst of, all right? And so this is the title. And like I said, I didn't want to get that mixed up, and it may still go into it, okay? Um, but let's have a real conversation, not a watered down, because so men and women today, why relationships feel harder, slower, and more honest than ever. Now, I feel like one of the things is that people are, looking at, because everybody wants goals, relationship goals, right? And is the images of love that we have been given, are they real? So I told y'all yesterday or the day before that when my son came and I said I taught him different values, morals and values about relationships and women. He told y'all, he said, Mom, everything you told me about women was BS. Then when he told y'all what I told him, what I taught him, it was all the stuff that is supposed to be real and right. But meanwhile, women and men are, one thing is happening, so is the other. So not all relationships are messed up, and not all relationships are, the best. The thing that I noticed in relationships, and I'm gonna say, because I'm gonna take me for instance, right? When you love somebody or when you want to be with somebody, it's almost like you'll fight, to, fight for the relationship, right? Even when the other person don't want to fight for the relationship. But it has to take two people, um, to be in it in order for it to work, right? And so when one person wants to be in a relationship and the other person doesn't, we just have to honor a person's, value and and y'all can say yes or no, has been in a relationship, and when the relationship was coming to an end, something is happening with the internet, y'all. So if it gets messed up, then we'll have to, put a pin in it and do whatever, for later. But something is happening with the internet right now. I can tell y'all that. Um, Somebody once loved somebody in a relationship more than the other. Why is that a thing? Is it always that way? And is there something that can be done, or is it just the fact that we're getting into relationships with people that we shouldn't be in relationships with, or are we not listening to the cues when the relationship when it starts to happen? um what is the deal? So the message: men and women aren't failing at relationships. The old relationship contracts are expiring. Right now, connections are being tested at a level of capacity, accountability, and emotional truth. Many people are entering relationships with low balance, drained from survival mode, past disappointments, financial pressures, and unhealed expectations. When balance is low, tolerance or confusion, games, and imbalances disappear. This is why relationships today feel slower to form, quicker to end, heavier when misaligned, calmer. Savage Melody invites you to co-host with one other creator. Are y'all gonna be talking about what are we doing? Because if y'all gonna be talking about this, I want people that are gonna be talking about relationships and things of that nature. So if you're gonna be talking about relationships, then bring it back. But if not, and the reason why this is happening, so we got 939 angel number. So I'm gonna put that in 939 angel number. But also, it's been a thing like 123 and 321, like it's backwards. Anyway, so this is where this is going, because this is what's being said on the World Wide Web. Okay, this is how women are feeling. Some women, not all women. All right, let's see. And I thought this was a little drastic, but hey, either way, like I said,
go fuck that man. Word of advice for you girls: if you have a chance to fuck some guy while you're married, go fuck him. You know what? Beat your fucking husband to the punch. Go fuck that man.
So is she upset because he went and did something that he wasn't supposed to do? But that is the message that she just gave.
I fucking hate guys. I fucking hate them. I fucking hate them. They all fucking cheat. Every fucking one of them fucking cheats. All of them. Nobody's fucking faithful. Like, this is why after my divorce from my cheating ex-husband, right? I was like, you know what? I'm never going to have a man ever again in my life, because that's never going to happen again. Because fuck that shit. I'm going to be the hoe now. I'm going to.
How many women feel that way right now?
Be the hoe. He ran to the next fucking broad that will let him move into her house. Dude doesn't own a fucking thing anymore, so he lives with her. Oh my fucking god, I hate men. I fucking hate them.
She said he doesn't own anything anymore. But do men feel like women are taking everything from them? And so, once somebody else will take them with nothing, it's almost like not me. They could be saying they give so much in relationships and things of that nature. Women are always getting or being able to take something. And meanwhile, when a person will take you and you have nothing, that could be a better scenario.
Fucking hate them. Oh my god, like, oh, the rage I fucking have. The rage I fucking have. I fucking hate men. I just fucking hate them like a bunch of fucking scumbags. Every fucking one of them. Like, get your fucking shit together. And the reason why I didn't cheat during my marriage is because I didn't want my kids to think I was a fucking hoe. I don't care if they think I'm a fucking hoe now. But when I was married, I didn't want them to think I was a hoe. So that's.
So once a hoe, always a hoe, or is it like you can't turn a hoe into a housewife? Or, and again, I'm not judging. I'm only using these as examples because this is now what she's getting on the internet and saying, and so this is being projected out to y'all daughters and things of that nature. And she may be saying it because she got hurt, but also, what is that? she may be saying it because of whatever. Um, she may be saying it because of whatever, but meanwhile, all men don't cheat, and she may be saying it because she's hurt.
25 fucking
They're
years
saying
I
I'm
stayed
saying hate speech.
faithful.
I didn't say hate speech. I'm using it as an example, so I don't know where they getting that from.
The chance to fuck.
All right, so that's what she's saying. And then they throwing alarms, and that's what I'm saying. This is where there's an issue because now you can't even have a conversation, a learning experience to even have a conversation because all of a sudden the system is triggering that I'm saying something that I'm not saying. No, we're having a conversation, and in order for us to get to the bottom of it, the conversation has to be had. But now there's, stuff that's being put in the midst that is being done. All right, so let's see.
Gotta move though. She just like you.
Listen to what these men are saying, and again, I'm not saying it. Not all men are this way, but all the women need to also listen because this is also a thing. Listen to what this man is saying to this woman.
Gotta move though. She just like you, exactly like you, bro. And I can't have that around. I don't know what's not clicking, but if I'm not reading, I think I'm reading.
She said, I don't know what's not clicking, but it's her that's not getting it because this man is telling her that she has to choose between her daughter and him. He's literally telling her that her daughter has grown to a certain age where she looks exactly like her mom, and he don't want to have to deal with it. The woman is acting like she don't hear. Get this person away from your child. But she's probably going to choose vice versa because listen to how she's sitting here.
Wrong. Am I? How? What is you saying? What I think you're saying? She look just like you, so she gotta move. She just turned 18. She gotta go. She does not graduate yet. For her. Till August. My daughter don't graduate till August. Though. She gotta go. She look just like you. What don't you understand? She look exactly like you. You just need to say what you need to say.
He's saying what he need to say. She not listening.
What reason how I feel and what's going on, bro? You out here just giving it out, basically, is what you're saying.
And mind you, she's sitting there all like, so you just out here giving it out. But meanwhile, you getting ready to put your daughter in a weird situation. This man is telling you, her or me. Choose the child, because literally this is weird, but it gets stranger.
Like I said, bro, either me or her. We got 2 kids together. You watch that little girl grow up. What did you talking about, bro? You've been in her life since she was 13, bro. Oh well, bro. She gotta move, but she look just like you.
That mean he been watching her since she was 13. I told y'all people be doing that.
She just like.
So what would y'all take that as? Call me Astro. Hi, welcome. Did you hear what was being said? So that was one case, all right? This is another case. This is the biggest one that's happening right now that everybody's talking about. But listen to the dialogue between this couple because literally it's already being stated. Everybody's mad at the man, but they're not paying attention to the fact that the men are telling the ladies what it is they want, how they want it, what's going on, and the women are definitely not listening. And then all of a sudden it'll be a bunch of women jumping together. And again, I'm not choosing no sides. I'm just to the table because we have to start listening to one another as to what everybody's saying. All right, so listen to this.
There were signs.
It's a supersized cinnamon roll, and I have the cream right here. Your mama. We're about to lace this thing up. It's a 5-pound cinnamon roll.
Is it really?
Yeah. This is what it's looking like. Oh, by the way, if you thought these were real cherries, it's a purse.
How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful.
You hear what we talking about?
No, I don't.
Oh, it was a conversation about men and women, like how men will tell us, what they want and what they're saying, what their intentions are. But a lot of times Sometimes it is women, we don't listen or we don't hear, we trying to work through it, and meanwhile the men are still going to want to do what the men are doing, but the women are not listening. So for instance, I played a audio, and you want to hear the audio?
You exactly like you, and I can't have that around.
You gotta move though.
She just like you, exactly like you, and I can't have that around.
I don't know what's not clicking, but if I'm not reading, if I think I'm reading wrong, why am I?
How? What is you
saying what I think you said?
She looks just like you, so she gotta move.
She just turned 18.
She gotta go.
She does not graduate yet.
Me or her?
Till August. My daughter don't graduate till August.
She gotta go. She look just like you. What don't you understand? She look exactly like you.
You just need to say what you need to say and stop beating around.
I'm not beating around shit, bro. I'm letting you know exactly what it is and how I feel and what's going on, bro.
Lee, you out here just giving it out, basically, is what you're saying.
Like I said, bro, either me or her.
We got two kids together. You watch that little girl grow up.
Yeah. What are you talking about, bro?
You've been in her life since she was 13, bro.
Oh, well, bro. She gotta move, but she look just like you. The fuck is you not getting out of that?
You gotta move.
Now, what that man telling that woman?
He's telling me that, what's the name? Her daughter gotta go, right?
Yes.
It's either her or the mom.
Mm-hmm. But do you hear the undercurrent in what he's saying? He's telling her that her daughter looks exactly like her.
Oh, okay. So he's saying like, cause I heard it, but it's like I had to. But I heard some of it though. But I did hear that though when he was like, that she looked just like her. So, and then is that his actual like daughter?
No.
No. Figured that. And then it was like she was graduating this year.
Yes.
And then that's great. So did he go to the graduation?
Well, it's something deeper there for me, and you correct me if I'm wrong, because she said you watched her grow up since she was 13. And he said, but I'm telling you, she has to go. She looks exactly like you. He's not trying to deal with that. So to me, it sounds like he telling her that your daughter look like you. I'm attracted to you. I got kids with you. If your daughter look like you, your daughter's now 18. You getting ready to put me in a predicament where, so it's either her or me.
Yeah. Oh, he was trying to. Yeah. I agree. I ain't gonna lie.
This is the thing though, it's not even nothing to agree about. I know what you mean, right? But this is the thing that I'm listening to also. He's telling you how he feels. He's telling her the truth. And the truth is, I'm attracted to you, and your daughter just now turned 18, so I will be attracted to her, and you're getting ready to put me in a predicament where, so he's telling her the truth.
Yeah, so he's trying to get up out of there, so it's either daughter. So, yeah. That makes sense.
And she hears that her relationship is over.
Yep, I mean, at least he told her.
He told her.
He told her what it was, but she don't want to listen.
And so then if she stays, right, and this is the thing, and he telling her and she don't listen, she's now putting him in a predicament. So now she becomes the problem.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because that's what it feels like to me. So you're a man, correct me if I'm wrong.
No, you're definitely right. I mean, he did right. He told her. Now, if it was on the other side where he didn't tell her and he just did it, it would have been on him. But, I mean, at least he told her, like, hey, she look like you. It's either me or her. So, at least she should have just walked away instead of trying to steal. But I guess she didn't hear it.
Because she's saying that she hear it, like she hear it, but it's almost like, can you really accept somebody that's that honest? Because that man is being bluntly, like, real honest with her right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, again, this is how young people, like even the daughter, because she's 18 years old, but this is how they don't feel protected by their own mothers, because there's a man telling you, and she don't know. What if that man get? Because we don't know what's in his mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he's giving her the heads up and the warning.
Mm-hmm.
What happens now after that?
She just can't handle the emotions behind it that comes with it.
But and then
I don't think she's not ready for that. I mean, it's either he just walk away and just be like, "I'm sorry, yeah, I love you, but I mean, I gotta walk away." But you know, if she's not, I mean, she hearing it, but I guess she just pushing it away. That's what she doing. She's ignoring it. She's not. I mean, she hear it, obviously.
and that's a fact, and that's what I was asking, like, why do so many of us stay in relationships or things like so long when the people are normally telling us? And you how old are you?
I'm 24.
So you've been in relationships. Oh, so let me tell you this. So my son is 21, and so I raised my son, thinking you should open doors and things that are gentlemen like, right? So it was funny because right here on the platform, my son came and he told me, he said, "Mom, everything that you told me about women was bullshit," right? So I told him, I said, "Well, tell them what I told you." And he said that women are loyal and, he should treat them this way and this, that, and the third. I wasn't wrong in treating him that, but he went to college, and when he went to college, he realized, these bitches just giving it out. So he had his own perception. He got his own perception to know. And you being that age.
It is true though, but I mean, at the same time though, I mean, I feel like you just gotta find you the right one, cause I mean, everybody ain't just out here just, you know what I'm saying, giving it all, doing all that. I mean, I feel like it's really genuine women out here and men and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's how you got the marrying and all the extra stuff. That's when that comes in. But I feel like young people, like, they just ignore it because it's like they just come and they look at you like, dang, oh, you look good and this and that. Next thing you know, either baby coming out or they still doing it, just ignoring the true love that they really need and stuff like that. Because I don't see no men. Sometimes when, like, for example, I was at the store and this dude, he didn't open the door for her at all. Like, he ain't open the door for her. I mean, he wasn't doing stuff that a man really supposed to do. But I guess she just ignored it and was like, "Oh, I still love you," and this and that, blah blah blah. And I don't know. I guess that's just. I mean, that's my perspective on it. But I was raised by a woman, and so I was with my mom. I ain't gonna say woman, my mother, because I ain't have my dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was one of the biggest. But I mean, I ain't want to be raised like that. I want to be raised with my mama. I mean, she taught me right. The same, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I did have my mess ups and stuff like that. But I mean, now that I'm getting older, I'm starting to realize it. I'm starting to realize more, starting to learn more. Feel like you learn. Well, you do learn something every day, stuff like that. No matter what it is, it can be the smallest thing. You still learn. You learn a lesson or something every day. No matter what I take. For example, I just learned something new today, just like what you just told me. So I might have got something out of that. So,
Do you think love still exists? Like, you believe in love?
I do. I do.
I'm glad to hear that. That's wonderful, because like a lot of young people, because like I said, my son and I listened to them and their friends talk, and he said that they not looking for that. Like, that's not what the females are looking for. He said it's like they're on a mission to, be with this person or that person, and it could just be, the people that they were around or whatever. And so I.
That can be true. That can. I mean, he's not wrong, but like from what he's saying, he's not wrong. Cause I mean, you got people be like, oh, I'm gonna go to college girls or the girls that what I'm saying. They can be on a mission to, like, for example, oh, I don't want you, this and that, or they can do it secretly or some to where they don't tell nobody. Oh, I'm going to the next man. That's why cheating exists.
Mhm.
That's why it exists. When people get left and they don't know heartbreaks. For example, people get their heart broken. Maybe they can get out of it. And they find somebody else, or you can just leave. Like if you see it, like if I see that my girl is cheating on me or something like that, and I'd be like, and I just don't know or something like that, and she just doing some random stuff. I mean, I was raised by my mom, so I mean, I know when a woman, you know what I'm saying? I know when you're cheating, when you're trying to play me, stuff like that. That's why I don't let women play me. You gotta go. Like if I see you doing weird stuff, but I'm not finna just say I see you doing weird stuff, and I'm like, oh, you gotta go. I'm just that's when I start doing my homework. When you start doing weird stuff, that's when I start doing my homework. Cause a female played me before, and I would never let it happen again. I would never let it happen again. Never.
But you do believe in love, so that means that she didn't take away the beautiful part of you, because I got my heart broken too, right? And everybody kept telling me, they said, you're never gonna love again. And I told them that's a lie, because literally I'm a lover of love, right?
Yeah, that's not true.
Yes, as old as I am, and I felt like just because that person broke my heart, and I'm not gonna lie, it broke my heart bad, right? Um, Not really to say like breaking of my heart, but breaking of my spirit is the word what I want to use. Like, because my heart can't be broken by nobody, because my heart is mine. It's, but that person definitely broke my spirit, because that was the person that I wanted to love, right? And then after I got, in myself, I started to realize, like, the same way I loved that person didn't have to love me. And if I really understood how love works, then that means that they should be able to find love the way that I love them, and that means that there's another person that's also designed and meant to love me too. And so if I gave that person all the love that I give them, I should give the next person even more, because maybe I should have known better, or to see, things a little bit differently and better also. So that's
Yeah,
just where
because
I
like
was
I
with
feel
it.
like if you get out that relationship, that's when your love gets stronger, and that's why it's called jealousy. So whether your loved one or your ex loved one, they gonna see that you doing good or something like that, where they not calling you, not texting you, leaving you alone and stuff like this. Because I feel like men and women, they think that they be joking sometimes. Well, I'm gonna say some men and women
Right.
be thinking like, oh, she gonna come back and this and that, blah blah blah. But when they see that you not playing, then they get the jealous. Then they try to. That's when the fake pages come in on different profile or like Instagram or something like that, TikTok, whatever. They gonna try to get to somebody else to get to you. Like for example, my ex, she tried to get to my little brother. Like she tried to follow my little brother to see where I'm at. No, you still gonna have to go either way. Don't follow her. Don't do this. Don't do nothing. Like I told him, don't even ignore it, stuff like that, because that's not my goal. I don't. Sorry to miss in the past, stuff like that. Like already done with you. I see who you. I see what you about. I don't want you. Stuff like that. Yeah, you might have got better, but I still don't want you because God's still telling me I don't. Stay away from that.
Mhm.
I don't want it. So when I can find another female, like what I'm saying, do my homework, find another female, see if she genuine, see if you got the same energy as me, stuff like that. If I see that you off and you still trying to play me, I'm not gonna be with you. I don't want you. I want you. You know what I'm saying? I want a woman that respects herself, all that. True love, genuine. I don't want no. Can just me. That's just how I feel.
And you gonna get that too. I love the fact that you said energy. Energy's important.
Yes, some folks don't realize, some men don't realize that they just think with their third leg, not their brains.
Mm-hmm.
And folks just, that's when they mess up. And then they get mad at themselves. I mean, I had that I had her. I mean, she's a little girl,
Mm-hmm.
but that's when some men, I'm gonna say some men, that's when they get mad at themselves or they get mad at the women because they didn't know you did that. You doing that. Y'all had sex. Y'all did all that. That's on y'all. I can't. You did it. So you gotta take the responsibility to raise that child, raise your child,
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. So that's what I had to do. I'm not finna sit here and be mad, pouting, and all this extra. Oh, why you give me your child and this and that? No, no, no. That's your responsibility. I have a little girl, so I can't be acting like that. And she only 2. So I can't be acting like that. I can't do that. So I changed my life. I ain't gonna say I was the best person my whole life because I did make mistakes.
Right.
I just had to change my life around.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't want all that extra. It was, yeah, it was for me too, but it was for my daughter too, also. But she only 2. So, like, she gonna have to grow up and learn and this. And I don't want her to see me. I don't want her to see me cheating on a female, doing a female wrong. I want her to see me opening doors and stuff like that and all the extra, all the good stuff. I don't want you to see me doing. I don't do it, but that's just. I just want her to see a good dad, a good dad. Not know, oh, I don't want you to be my dad. Or sometimes, my dad do this and this. No, I want my dad open doors. He cool. All the extra, like the good stuff. I don't want none of the bad stuff.
I love that. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't 50, a Gary B 50, and my dad is still Superman to me. Like, at the end of the day gonna end, and my dad can, he's Superman. Like, I don't care. And so I love that.
Yeah, that's what my stepdad told me. He said, your daughter, he was like, your daughter is always going to be under you. Like, she's going to get the feel. When she get the feel for you, she's going to be always under you. She's going to, like, you're her superhero, basically.
That's for fact.
That's me too. I guess I do like that too.
That's a fact. And the fact that you even decided to make changes for that, like, that's an honorable person all in his own because you didn't have to. Like, you could have just chose to, say that, and I'm just pushing the button just because we here. So, you could have chose to say, I'm not going to deal with none of it because like so many men have previously done. But it's a couple of examples that I actually have because this is one of the other examples. Listen to this lady. And they don't mind, they don't realize, like, just because they're hurt, they're still putting this out to the universe. So this is another thing.
Word of advice for you girls. If you have a chance to fuck some guy while you're married, go fuck him. You know what? Beat your fucking husband to the punch. Go fuck that man. Word of advice.
And that's crazy because that was the message. And it's
That's ridiculous.
because people are not valuing, like, marriage and things of that nature anymore either.
Yeah, that's. What I can say about that is that's where. How can I put it? She must have had her heart broken, or
No,
she
yep.
had to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, her heart broken. And what I feel about that, that's where pettiness comes in. That's where her pettiness comes in. She should have just walked away and found somebody else.
That is absolute fact.
That's what she should have did. Instead of trying to give advice to give dumb, I'm gonna say give dumb advice to other folks. That's you putting dumb advice in other people's heads. And that's where pettiness comes in, all this extra. I can't do that. That's why I don't listen. I was taught not to listen to people.
And that's a fact, but think about all the young people that are listening. And that's sad. Because now she done had her relationship and she's older, and now some young person. I'm sorry.
No, you can go ahead. I was just you go ahead.
I said she didn't have her relationship. She's an older person, but she don't realize that now she's putting that out there to the young people, and that's what they're gonna think. But now it's like marriage is not what it used to be. It's like supposed to be, something sacred or something of that nature. But now it's like so many people are doing it wrong, and then they're giving advice on, the wrongness of it.
Mm-hmm. Because that's wild to me though. Like that's wild to me. I don't even like that's wild to me. She just gotta get it. She just gotta get that together. She already said it. Either way it go, she already said it. She already put it in people's head. She already put it in your folks' head. Either way it go. So then she told me beat him to the punch, this and that, blah blah blah. Like, no, it's supposed to be the right way. Like, it's not. It's not clicking. It's not clicking.
That's crazy, right?
But it's not clicking.
And look, the funny part is like when I was like 30 something, you know what I was admiring? There were younger people that was coming up. They literally was showing me how to do it, because these people probably were like 20 something. They was getting married, they was buying houses, they was like having the life. And I'm like, man, I wish I had done that. You know what I'm saying? Because I figured out certain things a little bit later. Although I was married, early at some point in time, but it wasn't like, you do this, and this. It was, I grew up, babies having babies. My first baby was 15. So it was like, I was in that era. So it's like, you are a product of your environment. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm sure you see it too, because even with social media and like the streamers and things of that nature, you see a lot of younger people now lobbying to get married, because like it's a lot of weird stuff happening outside.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way. Like, I mean, and I'm not saying that, huh?
There's a lot of weird stuff going on. Too much weird stuff. But especially with relationships, I could say that's what I can't say. Like love and relationships, I feel like that's one of the biggest problems in on earth. Well, I can say in the world
Mm-hmm.
to me.
And it needs to
So
be compatible. Like there needs to be a good man with a good woman. But it almost seems like to me, like I think sometimes the people who you should be with, you not. And then the people, because it's always like off balance or something. So that's why I was asking even a minute ago, like, why does it feel like it's always one person that loves somebody more in a relationship? Can it be a thing where we love each other equally at the same? You know what I mean? Can that be?
mm-hmm. To me, well, I can't. Everybody actually, yeah. I feel like everybody actually has to have that one piece of love in them. Like, has to have at least one piece of love in them to actually love somebody. But if you actually don't love somebody and you just sitting there playing with their feelings, I mean, it's questions. It's like, why are you still in a relationship? Like, why are you playing with them? Like, makes sense
And
and
why are
stuff like
people
that.
even doing that?
So
Like,
it's like, yeah, just playing with feelings and stuff like that. Like, that's not cool. Cause, for example, like, if you're in a relationship, you can kill your girlfriend or boyfriend without even touching them. Like they can, like people take that really serious, like relationships serious to where they just want to kill themselves and stuff like that and everything. People don't realize that though.
mm-hmm. And it's been a
And
couple
it's like,
instances right now that are happening right now, and people, they saying, like, one of the bigger, I don't know how much you on social media or not, but I see like one of the bigger couples that they're talking about, they're shocked that they, because everybody looks at relationships as goals, but they don't realize like the internet, you could be anybody you want to be. It's a
mm-hmm,
persona.
mm-hmm, yep. But when it comes to reality, you can't play with people's feelings, whether you're in a relationship or not. You can't play with nobody's feelings because you don't know how they're gonna react to it. They can do something to you. You can do something to yourself, you just don't know how it's gonna go. They can get other people to do something to you. It doesn't matter. Either way it goes. That's why to me, I was taught to read other people before you just try to come to them on some yelling stuff or however. It depends how the way they them. It depends on how you gonna react or how they gonna react to you. Stuff like that. So you never know. So it's like that's why I always go to people with good energy. I'm not gonna go up to a person with no bad energy. You don't know what they can do to you. So it's like you never know. I don't do that. I like positive energy. That's what I always say. That's what I go by. Negative energy, because if I come to somebody with negative energy, or they be like, oh, for real, then they start tensing up, and then the whole problem right there. Like, no, I ain't got time for that.
That's a fact.
Can't do that. I know.
You girls.
And so then it's I got another one. So this is the people that are the ones that everybody's talking about right now, right? And so I'm gonna let you listen to it first, and then I'm gonna show you the video so then you can, cause you'll hear it also, but when you see it you're gonna be like, you know. So I'm gonna let you hear it first.
When people ask if there were signs.
It's a supersized cinnamon roll, and I have the cream right here. Your mama. We're about to lace this thing up.
Leave my mama out of this.
It's a 5-pound cinnamon roll.
Is it really?
Yeah. This is what it's looking like. Oh, and by the way, if you thought these were real cherries, it's a purse.
Nobody
I'm
thought
about
that.
to dig in. You said no one thought they were cherries?
Yeah.
Everybody thought they were cherries. Look at this one slice compared to my head.
No, that's a comparison.
I was just way back. Your head is triple the size of mine.
Exactly. You share familial bonds.
And you're shaped like a grasshopper.
When people ask if there
Now, initially, what she said was, she said this is something about some cream, and he said that's gluttony, and she said your mama.
there were signs.
It's a supersized cinnamon roll, and I have the
That is gluttony.
cream right here. Your mama. We're about to lace this thing up.
You gotta leave my mama out of this.
It's a 5-pound cinnamon roll.
Is it really?
Yeah. This is what it's looking like. Oh, and by the way, if you're real cherries, it's a purse.
Nobody thought
I'm about
that.
to dig in. You said no one thought they were cherries?
Yeah.
Everybody thought they were cherries. Look at this one slice compared to my head.
No, that's a comparison.
I was just way back. Your head is triple the size of mine.
Exactly. You share familial bonds.
And you're shaped like a grasshopper.
When people ask
But those are people's goals. They don't. Nobody ever reads the signs, and then everybody will just blame the man when, you know, the man was saying the woman was the one that was kind of being the aggressor there. So, but I know you've been here long enough. You might want to go, but you know, thank you for coming and helping me, because I mean, I'm just trying to point out the differences. You know, like we have to listen and we have to really pay attention to what the people are saying.
Yes, man. I followed you. I will definitely get back in touch.
I will definitely follow you back.
Yes, ma'am.
And thank you.
Great day.
You too.
You welcome.
Y'all, how do I do it? I have to follow them. Let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna follow everybody back that came in here. I just gotta figure out how to when I get off here anyway. But so these are things that a lot of people, but most of the time we be faking ourselves. That's the other thing. And that's the sad part. Jatilde, hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. we be faking ourselves, you know, in relationships, and then we be, you know, acting as if we didn't hear or the person didn't say that very thing that they did say the whole entire time. And I remember being in a relationship and being in love, and you know, a person saying something, and instead of me following through, like, you know, okay, because when people have checked out, they have checked out, regardless of the fact. You can't force somebody to do something that, um, or be in a relationship that they don't want to be in, and that's just facts of the matter. So, angel number 939 is completion, truth, relationship clarity. 939 is a powerful message of closure with wisdom and forward movement with integrity. It appears when a cycle has finished, not in anger, but in understanding. So 939, 9 endings, completion, soul growth, maturity. 3 is truth, communication, expression, and higher guidance. 9 again, confirmation that the ending is necessary and protected. This sequence says you've learned what you needed to learn. Now speak, release, and move on. And sometimes this is just as simple as the growth. Who said something and said a new message? All right, I don't know. So you're being guided to close a chapter without reopening it. Stop explaining what has already been shown. Release relationships or patterns that require you to shrink or overextend. Trust that walking away is not failure; it's alignment. A relationship has taught its final lesson. Clarity arrives after confusion. Forgiveness is needed without reconciliation. Peace matters more than being understood. And peace is important. That's a crucial part of, you know, like your growth, your healing, your journey. Like, 'cause good God, who wants to go through life being in chaos? Um, 939 in relationships and love and connection. 939 signals emotional honesty over attachment, endings that free both people, um, choosing truth over comfort, communication that brings closure, not debate. 939, oh, it encourages clean endings, no lingering chords, no mixed signals, cut it and let it go. 939, your next chapter, what ends now makes room for healthier connections, aligned partners, respect without guilt, a lighter emotional load. You're being asked, you're not being asked to harden, you're being asked to finish well, and that's important. So, final message of 939 means closing your door gently, speaking your truth clearly, and walking forward without looking back. That's an alignment. All right, so back to relationships, why they feel harder, slower, and moving. It's more of like being honest and a person being honest, but then people not being able to hear, because then this was the next thing that was on the table. Um, People are being honest. It's just that
Scotland is
some
about
people.
to do something.
I want to take him in.
No, I didn't think you. I didn't.
Does he do it at his father's house?
I don't know what he does at that time.
Okay, I guarantee he doesn't go lay in his father's bed.
I'm not gonna speak on.
Y'all have to be very careful about these people that y'all bringing around y'all kids, because they telling y'all everything you need to know about them. Now, I don't know why a grown man is feeling threatened with a child, the woman's child, laying in the bed. I have never in my life heard such a thing. And maybe it is a thing, I don't know, but the words that came out of this man's mouth, if that child ends up hurt, damaged, anything by whatever this man does, it is solely going to be on her, because this man is saying what he is saying to her. It ain't no way.
That because I don't give a fuck what they do over there.
Okay, well, when I get dressed, we're going to have a conversation about it. Because I'm going to make it very clear. Because here again, you allow him to raise up against me. That's what caused the last incident.
How is a child raising up against him by laying in a bed with his mom watching a movie? She said, I got caught watching a movie in bed with my son and daughter. They're having mother and daughter. Like, y'all don't realize a lot of these people be jealous over y'all children. And the relationship or lack thereof, how much. Listen.
That is disrespectful. I almost hurt him.
That's what took me out. He said I almost hurt him. He was laying in the bed with his mom watching a movie, and you gonna say you almost hurt a child? Like, you wouldn't have the second time to say you gonna hurt nothing that belonged to me, because that's crazy.
Because that is disrespectful, and he knows it. That's why he got on the floor. You don't go and lay in a motherfucker's bed. That's just, you're trying to establish dominance.
I don't think that was. I think it was innocent, but
That's
it was.
what you think, Jen, as a woman. And you can think that as his mother. But I'm telling you, as a man, and a man of this house, I almost hurt that boy.
Oh.
And you think I'm playing, and I'm not.
Oh.
She said, oh, like, y'all women are getting on my nerves. Like, literally, and then it's like, y'all want to click up, and then y'all will be saying, but this is crazy. He said, I almost hurt your kid for laying in the bed with you watching a movie. And mind you, what is up with the, like, I get the collecting of the evidence, but what is up with the not moving your ass to somewhere safe where your child is going to feel safe? Because clearly that person, we don't know what that man be doing to them kids when she ain't nowhere around. And prayerfully, she don't leave them kids nowhere around that person, because he's saying what he's saying. And what...
I didn't.
The comments. Where is he? I do travel. Please, I'm a boy mom, 23, 8, and 16. Y'all want to lay down beside men and watch a movie come on, can leave if he feel away. I can only imagine what that poor little boy felt in that moment, getting on the floor, shaking my head. I'm glad you were you're all away from him and safe. Okay, so maybe she moved. Either way, the video is given what it was given at the time, so thank God if she moved. Oh wow, that's insane. I pray you and your children find peace. Hold on, maybe did she read something? Imagine, she said, oh, I didn't read the caption. Imagine on a quiet Sunday evening, my kids in bed and we watch a movie together, and my baby girl and my 13-year-old son, a normal, safe moment. My son wasn't trying to be the man of the house. He was simply a child laying next to his mother and baby sister. My abuser entered the room, twisted that moment into saying it wasn't, and then threatened to hurt. Yeah, exactly, because we were watching a movie in bed. Threatened to hurt her son because they was watching a movie in the bed. That was the moment I realized that this wasn't just about control over me. It was about endangering my children. Facts. Okay. Threatening a child, shaming them, or projecting adult roles onto them. A man of the house is emotional abuse, period. My son was made to feel fear, guilt, and responsibility for something innocent and appropriate. This is when an adult issue intimidates and distorts narratives to control a family dynamic. He found any way to keep my son and I from having our own quality time, by refraining by reframing a normal bonding moment as something wrong. He was asserting power through fear over both me and my child, a direct threat to hurt a child. Whether or not it was carried out is abuse. So I felt okay. So maybe she left. I don't know, because it don't say that. But somebody in the comments said, "I'm glad you're safe." So God bless me. Somebody said you better leave that man ASAP. So I don't know if she left or not. I don't know whose page this is. I just happened to see the video, and yesterday it just kept coming up, and coming up. Like people in relationships, or people just, doing or being whatever they're doing and being. And again, I ain't judging, but I went through this. My son's father case also because of a man with mommy issues. I did leave, but the time I was with that man, it caused trauma to my son. Now, he never did or say anything wrong to my kid, but he didn't like my son in the bed with us. He didn't like me showing my kid love, and so forth. I left, and the man chased us. Girl, leave. Get for your son's sake. So this is like a thing apparently going on, and it's weird that most of these people who seem to experience this, like the people who act like that, be having mommy issues of their own, and it's a sad situation. So I don't know why it is they feel like to me, I be thinking like if you haven't never been shown love, then that's a reason why you may, not want a mom bonding or, but it still goes to show like how people have to kind of be mindful of, what's being said and what's being done behind the scenes, because if we don't pay attention, then the kids could suffer the brunt of what these people are, doing. And now the kid is looking at you like you didn't protect me, or they feeling some type of way. How you doing, Nick? They feeling some type of way because you didn't say something when a person. How you doing, um, Edison? How you doing? You didn't say something when a person was trying to, do some weird stuff, which is crazy. Let's see what else we got on the table, y'all, because this has been a thing happening. This lady.
Hannah, she was either doing this to herself or it was her mom or her husband. Craziest part about this whole thing isn't that her husband tried to end her life and she miraculously survived. I'm talking about Hannah, the mom of two in Alabama. The hospital thinking she was dying of stomach cancer is for them to rush all of her family out of her hospital room, tell her that she was being poisoned by someone close to her, and whoever was poisoning her with lead. So much lead that parts of her GI tract were 100% lead. They were even finding lead in her bones. The poisoning had been going on so long they told Hannah she was either doing this to herself or it was her mom or her husband. Her husband, who was a respected chiropractor in their town. Not only was he a doctor, but he had been giving his wife supplements. Even at his wife's sickest, he was telling her to take her supplements, even when she couldn't keep water down. As the reality of what her husband was doing to her finally came to light, she also admitted that he had been physically abusive throughout their relationship. The final nail in this doctor's coffin was the fact that he had taken out multiple insurance policies on his wife. Multiple insurance policies from multiple insurance providers totaling over $1 million. Had Hannah died, he would have gotten it all. So between the history of violence, the manipulation, the supplements he was giving her, the insurance policy, the undeniable amount of lead that was filling up this woman and killing her, he was sentenced to life in prison. The craziest part about this whole thing is that they're still married. Her husband nearly ended her life. Had he been successful, he would have been a millionaire from her death. But she hasn't divorced him yet. He doesn't have a court date until December of 2026 to divorce the man who tried to end her life. Craziest part about this whole thing isn't that her husband tried to end her life and she miraculously survived. I'm talking about Hannah, the mom of two in Alabama.
And that keeps being a thing because y'all fail to realize like you want to trust your significant other, your spouse, right? um Vice versa, don't matter, him or her, right? And meanwhile, it's situations that go, like that, to where you now can't trust a situation or a person because um this person has now tried to take you out the game. And mind you, I've been in, a situation where you just
I
a
keep
person giving you
telling y'all, a
supplements
motherfucker don't want
and
you,
things
just
of that
leave
nature.
motherfucker alone.
Okay, she just came right on with it. Okay, you hear that? So we'll play her next,
Go
huh?
on about your motherfucking business, bitch. Have y'all ever heard of Marcus Lawson? If you have or have not heard of this down bad, no good ass motherfucker, you got to know. We about to talk about it. So Marcus met this young lady by the name of Alicia. Alicia had 3 kids. They say she was a very likable and lovable person, had a very outgoing personality. Marcus, on the other hand, he was a nice person, but he was real flashy. So one can assume appearance meant a lot to Marcus. In the beginning, shit was peaches and cream. Y'all know how the fuck that shit go. All over the social media, posting their little pretty pictures together and can on. But child, after they went on ahead and tied that motherfucking knot, about 3 months into that motherfucking marriage, it got a rock. She started suspecting Marcus of cheating on her. So one day she decided to post Marcus on a T page. If you don't know what a T page is, baby, leave it the fuck alone. But if you just want to fucking know, it's a social media page where you can post your significant other or anybody. And if anybody fucking with that person, they're gonna get exposed. Don't y'all go fuck with that shit now. Leave it where it's at. Nevertheless, when Alicia posted the motherfucking picture, she was just really irritated with how many motherfucking women was responding to her. It was even said that Alicia had ran across a video of Marcus in a compromising situation with another man. So one day she decided to go live over on the Book of Faces talking her shit. Then she decided she was gonna check mark it. For some unknown reason, her page ended up being deleted. She was not on social media no more at all. Which was kind of weird because both Alicia and Marcus always posted pictures of them smiling, having fun together, just being a happy couple. But in actuality, Alicia may have just been fucking embarrassed. Never the motherfucking last, Alicia decided she had had a motherfucking enough and she filed for fucking divorce, bitch. But when she filed for this motherfucking divorce, she also filed for a motherfucking restraining order.
And that's
Which
so
lets
crazy
us
because
know there had to be some extra shit going on because you just not gonna file for no motherfucking restraining
why
order
don't y'all
and
just let the
divorce at
people
the same
go?
time. Just my personal opinion. Anyhow, back to the story. Alicia had also already decided that they was just gonna sell the motherfucking house. Now, when Marcus got served with these divorce papers, they had already been separated for about 3 motherfucking months. Now, the day after he got these motherfucking divorce papers, he decided that he was gonna go to the motherfucking house to sit down and talk to Alicia ass. He thought that Alicia was secretly talking to the realtor trying to sell a house and keep all the money from the house to her motherfucking self. Remember, he had on a bitch and he ain't supposed to have his monkey ass at this
Yeah, nowhere
motherfucking
near
house.
her.
Now,
Nowhere near her. When you got a restraining order, you're not supposed to go near the person. So that's a thing.
Marcus take his down bad dog ass to this motherfucking house. Immediately, it started a motherfucking argument with Alicia. Baby, tell me why during the motherfucking argument, Marcus bitch ass turn around and go and get Alicia firearm out her motherfucking nightstand drawer. Now he say, in a fit of rage, he pew-pewed Alicia. Alicia was not unalive. She was still okay. She ran to another room. She closed the door and locked it and was trying.
Y'all, and it's sad that a lot of these things happen so often. It don't get caught until late, and then even when you sometimes go to the authorities for certain things, sometimes you don't get heard, or something has to be happening before anything gets done, and this is sad. Why do they keep doing that? Like, I don't know what is up with these people. Like, they literally, what is happening? Why are y'all so mad? Like, it's a shame because have a conversation about nothing without them freaking throwing warnings for what? What is it? What are you mad